Hi, this is Ed back again with another video from the TheOuterLight channel on the Steem blockchain from DTube and Steemit with an update regarding my channel Esoteric Detective. The entire channel has been demonetized. So let's just really get right into it and I'll show you what happened. So Esoteric Detective, if you don't know, was one of my first channels. I started in 2015, actually my first channel where I was publishing and researching content way back there in 2015. So why was it demonetized? This is where it gets interesting. You see the entire channel there. They won't give me my 5 cents or whatever I earn from a video. So let's have a look. This was their explanation for it, and it gets interesting the more you look into it. Hi Esoteric Detective, during a recent review, our team of policy specialists carefully looked over the videos you've uploaded to your channel Esoteric Detective. We found that a significant portion of your channel is not in line with our YouTube partner program policies. As of today, your channel is not eligible to be monetized. You will not have access to the monetization tools, etc. Please go to your monetization page to read about the specific policies our specialists are flagged. So here is the interesting thing about this. Did I expect this to happen? Yeah, sure, I expected it to happen, but I didn't think it would ever happen to Esoteric Detective as much as it would have happened to the Outer Dark channel or this channel that I am speaking on now. If you're watching this on YouTube instead of Steem or DTube, I mean on DTube itself. The fact is what was on Esoteric Detective? Well, I'll go into that in a moment. But first, let's have a look at what they're talking about. They say they've demonetized the whole entire channel. Why? Well, there is their explanation here. When you head over to why it's been demonetized, they say misleading metadata. Misleading description, tags, or titles designed to increase views. That is absolutely not the case. I wouldn't know if it was the case anyway. Why? Because they never show me any examples of what videos they're talking about. There is no examples of what specific videos they're even talking about. They just demonetize the whole channel, and I'm supposed to psychically know, I guess, what they are talking about. Okay, I'm supposed to pick it up from the ether as to what videos they're specifically talking about. But this, of course, is on purpose. Because there's no way for me to change the metadata on a video. There's no way to know what video they're even talking about. It's done this way on a reason, for a reason, so I cannot come back and change the tags or maybe change a headline on whatever video they're talking about. And by the way, I don't believe I've ever given misleading tags on Esoteric Detective itself. This is one of my first channels. This was prior when you could actually make the actual headline of what you're talking about sound like what it was actually about. So this back in 2015. So you design a thing here. There's a little link that says learn more. When you click on that, it just goes to a generic FAQ on Google about the partnership program or monetization feature. So let's have a look at some of the most viewed videos so we can see if these videos tags are strange in any way. Look at the tags. They're just basically about the video itself. And bear in mind, I have lots of videos on this channel. Hillary Clinton disappears, Greensboro rally, 100% proof. I believe she actually, well, she did disappear on camera. She was in front of a green screen. That was my opinion. And of course, just generic videos. Here's a baby genius. I did one on 9-foot tall giants caught on camera. You might think that's exaggerated, but they literally look 9 feet tall and they're walking on camera. I'm not saying that's 100%. I don't know if it's 100% real. It was just something interesting. Mostly I covered interesting, strange things. I didn't go into any too darker topics. I covered the Mandela effect. I covered like the simulation hypothesis, as you can see here. I covered the strange, the idea about a possible Dyson sphere or megastructure. Michio Kaku talking about that. And that was in regards to KIC 8462852, as you can see here. And I'm talking about it on a radio show, on a public broadcasting network. People disappearing in national parks. you know, just generic videos that were fun and interesting on Esoteric Detective before things got a lot darker, obviously pun intended, with the Outer Dark. So what is the strangeness? Okay, what are they talking about when they talk about metadata? Bear in mind, they have given me no recourse. There is no ability for me really to understand what they're talking about. They say I can reapply in a month, okay, and I don't earn hardly anything from this channel. That's not the point. The point is that there's no recourse, because the idea is they never pointed to any specific video at all. I'm supposed to know what they're talking about. How am I supposed to know what they're talking about? So I have on, this is just the basic overview of the channel. If you click on the About page, okay, so you can see there 12 million views, 58,000 subscribers. Bear in mind, a lot of those videos were also demonetized. There's no Facebook account. I deleted that years ago. I'm not even sure why that's still up there. So I've got on this channel, approximately under videos, 425 videos. 425. And I'm supposed to just know what video they're talking about. There is no link to any video they're talking about. There's no link. There's no name of any video. They're just stating that it's the metadata why my channel has been deleted. So here is the thing. In one aspect, this is a very good thing, because if this is the way that they conduct themselves in business, and we're seeing many accounts of this, this is a warning sign for anybody, although I don't know why they would, start a channel discussing strange and unusual things. I'm not saying if you start a cat channel, you know, watch cats play, you might have your video demonetized as well, because you're not specifically talking about exactly what the cat is doing. Or maybe you're not talking to the video at all. They can demonetize your entire channel for anything. And we've seen an example of this here. Whole entire channel gone, can't even earn 15 cents after hundreds and hundreds of man hours put into over 425 videos, most written with scripts for the robot voice on Esoteric Detective. After all that work, and this was when I was naive, okay, I thought it would be around because I never was talking about anything crazy. After all that work, gone into the ether. Okay, and the worst thing is they adjust the search algorithms and everything, so I'm not sure anyone can even find it. But anyway, you know, it is what it is. I expected something like this to happen. It was quite unusual that would have happened to that channel, but I guess the Outer Dark and the Outer Light are next, probably pretty soon. Who really knows? I think it was, you know, if they're going to be that vague about that, then they can demonetize an entire channel for anything at all the time. So gone is my couple of $100 I earn from whatever it is from the Outer Light channel. Gone is that, okay? You know, my $8, $20 a day, or whatever it is, or $10 a day. New Zealand. So, you know, hardly anything. Most of the videos, they're demonetized anyway. They're blocked. I could show you an example of that. You know, on all my channels, it is what it is, but at least we have DTube. Okay, at least I have DTube. So, Esoteric Detective, another classic for the archives. I just thought I'd make a video about it, because that's the way YouTube does things. It's just, people could work a long time, as you've seen with Count Dankula, and they could have an enormous amount of subscribers like Count Dankula, and they demonetized his entire channel. But hey, everyone's been demonetized, okay? But it was quite unusual to see that happen to Esoteric Detective, which didn't really touch on anything specifically. It was just an arrangement, a smorgasbord of different strange topics. You know, it wasn't like the Outer Dark, where it's covering much more edgy topics. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, really. Of course, thank you to everyone on Patreon that keep this channel going. Without Patreon, it would be over, obviously. I have nowhere else to go. Subscribe Star won't even reply to my request to start account there. So I can't have a Subscribe Star account, even if I wanted one. PayPal will not give me a donate button. They won't allow me to have that. I've pretty much got Bitbacker and I've got Steam. That's pretty much it. And of course Patreon in the meantime. I'm guessing I'll probably delete that soon as well. Who really knows? But that is just what it is. In the meantime, thank you to everyone that supports my channel. New Patreon video coming tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe, and I'll see you all later.